morning, students. Today's our topic is electric charges and field. This is first chapter of class 12. And as you know that electric charge and electronic charge, flow of electrons. Then the outermost orbit of the atoms is known as free electrons. There are different number of free electrons in different substances. Now we start from electric charge. Total number of flowing electrons in any substance is known as electric charge. It is represented by capital Q and its SI unit is coulomb. As you can see that electric charge is a number of flowing electrons in a conductor or metals. As you know that there are three types of substances: conductors, insulators and semiconductors. The substances which have maximum number of free electrons are known as the conductors. The substances which are no free electrons is known as the insulator, like plastic, rubber, etc. And the substances which lie between conductors and insulators are known as the semiconductor. Which normally semiconductor behaves as an insulator, but at certain conditions, if we increase the temperature or we increase the impurities atoms or we add impurity atoms in pure conductor, this converts into semiconductor. But the examples of semiconductors are silicon, germanium, gallium, etc. This is last chapter of the syllabus. Therefore, we discuss later on these chapters semiconductors. Now, we start from the electric charge and the properties of electric charge. Then, what are the properties of electric charge? First property is additivity of charge. Means you can addition or subtract the different charges. There are number of charges. The total charge will be Q is equal to Q1 plus Q2 plus Q3 if all charges are positive. Charges are of two types: positive charges and negative charges. Same charges or like charges repel each other. Means positive charges or negative charges repel each other. The forces between them is repulsive. But if one charge is positive and other charge is negative, then the nature of the force is attractive. They attract with each other. So if Q1 is negative, then total Q is equal to minus Q1 plus Q2 plus Q3. If Q2 is negative, then Q1 minus Q2 plus Q3. If Q3 is negative, then Q is equal to Q1 plus Q2 minus Q3. The second property is quantization of charge. Quantization of charge means charge always remains conserved. There are no charge which exist on any substance in decimal or point charges. This is 1e, 2e or 3e. Q is equal to small n into e, where e is electronic charge. Electronic charge is 1.6 into 10 to the power minus 19 coulomb. N is the integer, where n is equal to 1, 2, 3 dash to infinity. Then quantization of charge means charge can be exist on any substance 1 times of e, 2 times of e, 3 times of e, but that is never decimal or point of the e. 1.2 e, 1.5 e, 2.1 e cannot exist on any substance. Third one is conservation of charge. Means we cannot create charge, not destroy charge. If total charge is 1 coulomb on any substance, then total charge always remains 1 coulomb. If there are more than 1 coulomb, then this is always constant. Only we can transfer of charge from one body to other body. We can transfer the charge from first to other, but both charges are same. Total charges on two bodies are always same. These are the properties of electric charge. Now we study about Coulomb's law. What is Coulomb's law? Coulomb is a scientist name who gives the Coulomb's law, who gives the law when two charges are the static position. Means if two charges are not moving from their places, their distance between them are always same, then force between them is directly proportional to the product of the charges, F proportional to Q1 into Q2. where Q1, Q2 can be positive or negative. One is positive and other is negative. Second is force between them is inversely proportional to the distance between them. If R is the distance between two charges Q1 and Q2, then force of attraction or repulsion directly proportional to Q1 into Q2, inversely proportional to the square of distance between them, or at proportional to 1 upon R square. If we combine 1 and 2, then F we can write F proportional to Q1 Q2 upon R square. As we know that the proportional converts into constant, then we can write here F is equal to K into Q1 Q2 upon R square, where K is a constant and its value is 9 into 10 to the power 9 Newton meter square per coulomb square. Or we can write K is equal to 1 upon 4 pi epsilon naught, where epsilon naught is a permittivity of free space. Permittivity of free space, and K is known as a dielectric constant. This permittivity of free space means how the free space or vacuum can permit the forces between two charged bodies. Then K is known as a dielectric constant of the medium. If there is air or vacuum, then K is always 1. For vacuum, air or free space, K is always 1. Then next, Coulomb's line vector form. Coulomb's line vector form. Vector form means, as you know, that some quantities are vector and some are scalars. Vector quantities are those quantities which have magnitude and direction both, but scalar quantities are those quantities which have only direction, which have only magnitude, not direction. Then Coulomb's line vector form, because force is a vector quantity, but Q1 Q2 is a scalar quantity, R is a scalar quantity. But if we use the position vector, which distance, if we give the distance between Q1 to Q2 or Q2 to Q1, then distance converts into position vector, which is vector quantity. From figure we can see that here Q1 and Q2 both two charges which are fixed at their position, which are static at their position, and Q1 Q2 is greater than 0, means both charges are positive or both charges are negative. If both charges are positive or negative, then force becomes repulsive in nature. Repulsion F12 represents force on Q1 charge due to Q2. Then force on Q1 due to Q2 is also repulsive. This arrow away from the Q1 shows the repulsive nature. Again, force on Q2 due to Q1 charges is F21. F21 means force on Q2 charge due to Q1. This is also repulsive, therefore away from the Q2. Means if charges are away from the charge, forces are away from the charge, then nature of force is repulsive. If its direction is towards the charge, then force is attractive. Here R21 position vector, unit gap is there, unit gap shows the direction. Its direction is from 2 to 1. If we conclude the charge force on Q1 charges, then Q1 distance from Q2 to Q1, this is R21. Now from formula we can write F21, that is force on Q2 due to Q1. Force on Q2 due to Q1 is equal to 1 upon 4 pi epsilon naught Q1 Q2 upon R21 square, where R21 is a distance from 1 to 2, from Q1 to Q2. Then an R21 cap is a unit vector whose value is 1, but it shows the direction. That direction is from 2 to 1. Again, if Q1 Q2 is a 1 is positive and other is negative charge, then Q1 Q2 is less than 0. Either Q1 is negative or Q2 is negative. Then force of nature of the force becomes is attractive. This arrow is towards Q1 and Q2. From Q1 this is Q2 and Q2 towards Q1. This arrow side direction of force shows the attractive nature. Then F12 force on Q1 due to Q2 charge is equal to 1 upon 4 pi epsilon naught Q1 Q2 upon R12 square. This is force on Q1 due to Q2, the distance from 2 to 1. Then R12 square into R12 cap. Here R12 cap and R21 cap, it's not value, these values are 1, but it shows the direction of force, that is from 1 to 2 or 2 to 1. The magnitude of R12 is equal to R21, but if we use sign, then R12 is equal to minus R21, or we can say that F12 is equal to minus F21. As we study about Newton's third law in 9th class, Newton's third law says that each and every action has equal and opposite reaction force. Then F12, if F12 is a action force, then F21 is a reaction force. These are equal and opposite to each other. Negative sign shows the direction, and magnitudes of both forces are equal. Okay. So students, now we study about force between multiple charges. Force between multiple charges. There are multiple charges at their positions. Here, this point is taken as a origin O. Q1, Q2 and Q3 are three charges which are fixed at their position. Then from origin, if Q1 is at R1 distance, Q2 is at R2 distance, and Q3 is at R3 distance, then we have to find the total force on Q1, Q2 and Q3 both. Then from origin O to Q1 distance is R1, and from Q1 to Q2 distance is R12. We have to find the total force on Q1. Then Q2 to Q1 distance is R12. From Q1 to Q3 distance is R13. R13 distance, we have to take the distance from Q3 to Q1, because total force we have to calculate at Q1. That if let the force on Q1 is F1, force on Q1 due to Q3 is F13, force on Q1 due to Q2 is F12. There are two forces F12, F13 on Q1 due to Q2 and Q3. Then we have to calculate the force of F12 and F13. F12 is equal to, again using Coulomb's law, 1 upon 4 pi epsilon naught Q1 Q2 upon R square. In vector form, this is R12 square, because distance between 1 to 2, Q1 to Q2. And R12 cap shows the direction of force. These forces are repulsive, because Q1 and Q2 both are positive charges. Similarly, F13 is force on Q1 due to Q3 charge is 1 upon 4 pi epsilon naught Q1 to 3 upon R13 square into R13 cap. Then the total force on F1, if more than these charges are placed, then total force will be F1 is equal to F12 plus F13 plus dash. If n particles are present, then total force will be F12 plus F13 plus dash F1n. Means the force between Q1 and Q1 charges if they are present. But in this figure, we have seen that total 3 charges are present, then total force on F1 on Q1 is F1, which is equal to F12 plus F13. Using these formulas in this equation, we can write F1 is equal to 1 upon 4 pi epsilon naught Q1 Q2 upon R12 square into R12 cap plus 1 upon 4 pi epsilon naught Q1 Q3 upon R13 square into R13 cap dash. We can write the for number of charges. We can write 2, 3, and 4. Instead of 2, 3, 4, we can write 1i. F is equal to F1 is equal to summation of all charges. I is equal to 1 to n 1 upon 4 pi epsilon naught Q1 Q2 upon R1i square into R1i cap, where R1i cap shows the direction of the resultant forces on Q1 charges to other charges, and I is equal to 1 to n. If there are 3 charges, then I is equal to 1 to 3. If I is equal to 4 charges, then 1 to 4. Then total force will be equal to summation of all forces on some charges where we have to calculate the Now, understanding this concept, we can do some numerical. First numerical is there. 3-point charges plus q each are kept at the vertices of an equilateral triangle of side L. Then listen again, the charges are plus q on all vertices and the side of the triangle is L, that is equilateral triangle. Determine the magnitude and sign of charge to be kept at its centroid so that charges at the vertices remains in equilibrium. Means here I draw this figure to understand this numerical. A, B, C are the vertices of an equilateral triangle. On these vertices, total charge will be plus Q, and plus Q. Equilateral triangle means angle between two sides is 60 degree. Then all angles are 60 degree. The sides of this triangle is L, and BC is L, AB is L, and AC is also L. We have to calculate the value of charge Q at the centroid G of this triangle, and we have to also find the sign of the discharges, Q is positive or negative. Then we calculate the total force. Then at A point, force due to B, at A point, force due to C point. We can take that F1 is a force on A particle on A vertices due to B. Then F1 is a force on A due to B. Charges are same. Using Coulomb's law, we can write F1 is equal to 1 upon 4 pi epsilon naught Q square upon L square. Coulomb's law is 1 upon 4 pi epsilon naught Q1 Q2 upon R square. Here distance is L. Charge is Q, both charges are identical, both are same, then we can write Q square upon L square. Now, we understand about the nature of these forces. Both charges are positive, then nature of force is repulsive. Repulsive means that is away from this line, away from AB. Then the direction of force is BA, along BA. Force is vector quantity, therefore we can conclude the direction also. Then F1 is equal to 1 upon 4 pi epsilon naught Q square upon L square along B to A. This one of charge is negative, then direction is from A to B. But both charges are same, then force is repulsive. The direction of force is B to A, away from B to A, away from B to A. Two जाएगा B से. Next, if F2 is a force on A charge point due to C. F2 is a force on A point due to C. Again, these two charges are same. These are positive charges, then force is repulsive. And repulsive, this is direction away from CA, along CA. Then F2 is equal to, again we can use Coulomb's law, 1 upon 4 pi epsilon naught Q1 Q2 upon R square. Q1 Q2 are same, then Q square. Distance is L, then L square along CA. Now we have to calculate the total force on A due to B and C both points. F2 is in the direction, F1 is in the direction away from BA and F2 is away from CA. This is equilateral triangle, all angles are 60 degree. Then we can draw parallelogram. Here we calculate F using parallelogram method as we study in 11th class. In parallelogram method, the resultant, between F1 and F2, the diagonal of this parallelogram represents the resultant force. And this angle is 30 degree, this angle is 30 degree. You can use the components, divide the components of the force, F2 cos theta and F1 sin theta. Again, F1 cos theta and F1 sin 30 degree, so sin theta. The total force is equal to F is equal to F1 plus F2. Now we calculate these forces, how we can divide the components. Okay students, this is a problem that ABC is a equilateral triangle. All vertices are having same charge plus Q and L is the distance side of the equilateral triangle. Then we have to divide the components of F1 and F2. F1 we can divide into components. First is horizontal component and vertical component. Towards the angle, horizontal component is F1 cos 30 and vertical component is F1 sin 30. Then we can divide the F1 force into horizontal and vertical components, that is F1 cos 30, F1 sin 30. Angle of this equivalent angle is 60 degree. Therefore, total angle is 60 degree, but half of angle is 30 degree, 30 degree. Similarly, we can divide the components of F2. This is also F2 sin 30 and F2 cos 30. F2 sin 30 and F1 sin 30 both are equal and opposite to each other. Therefore, they cancel each other. As earlier, we have to calculate the formula of force F1 and F2. This is 1 upon 4 pi epsilon naught q square upon L square. F1 is the direction along B to A and F2 is the direction along C to A. That is away from C to A and away from B to A. Then now total force will be F is equal to F1 plus F2. F2 sin theta and F1 sin 30 is both are equal and opposite to each other. Therefore, resultant force will be equal to F2 cos 30 and F1 cos 30. Because F1 and F2 are both